commercial for, and I'm sure he's a great dentist, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not saying he's a bad dentist. Dr. Raskin, okay? Dr. Raskin is known for basically putting you under anesthesia for those people who are afraid of it. Listen, I'm petrified of dental work. I hate it. When I had to go through root canals and caps and crowns and this and that, I hate it. It is painful. It is something.
Not fun.
But I love how they have this like little kid, I don't know, maybe 6, 7, 8 years old. He's like, my daddy's afraid of the dentist. And so he's comfortable with Dr. Raskin because Dr. Raskin gives him the anesthesia he needs to. I'm like, your daddy is like pushing 40 and he needs to be put to sleep over what? Like a filling? Like, what is this?
Didn't you just say you were afraid of the dentist? And now
I'm
you're
afraid
judging
of,
someone else.
but I deal with Novocaine. I'm a man. I deal with Novocaine,
Yeah,
baby.
Novocaine dentists. Oh man, I'll tell you, that is just, it could be a nightmare and it can be a breeze. It's like a double-edged razor.
It's and you know one
People
time
go wrong really quick.
I went to an oral surgeon, and he said you have to have one of your wisdom teeth come out. I was really fortunate because the wisdom teeth was already. It's gross, but it was sticking out. It was loose. He goes, the bottom line is I just need to give you a couple of shots of Novocaine, and we could yank it. No, it's not a big deal. Where I go, perfect, jackpot. We did it. Really, he gave me like 7 days of Vicodin, which
your favorite
helped the pain, and I got through it with that and antibiotic, and that was. But I guess for people who are really petrified of the dentist, this Dr. Raskin, but I kind of get a kick out of it because he's like, my father's really. I can understand if it was like the kids saying, I'm really afraid of the dentist,
Right.
so my parents take me to Dr. Raskin.
The kid's probably like, bring it on. Don't give me any drugs. I want to sit in the chair and bring it on.
And then they show the father waking up. Well, where was I? This is great. Thank you, Dr. Raskin. Seriously,
Thanks for the good
do you
stuff,
really have to
doctor.
say your father?
Wow,
Why couldn't
that
you-
was a great dentist visit, man.
You could actually say
Yeah, man.
why don't you say like your brother or your sister or like one of your little
Because
siblings?
It's funny.
I guess.
This is comedy.
But Mom, why is Dad talking funny?
It is. I was watching it last night, and I said, "Let me make notice for the radio show tomorrow because now that they."
I've never seen that commercial. What channel was that on?
It's on all different commercials. I think he's a really good dentist,
Really?
but it's funny that he specializes in sedation.
He's great. Everyone's going to be going to like
Yeah,
drugs and the
I
dentist.
actually may
yes.
try him. I might try him if I have to have like
you
some
should.
serious dental work done.
Can we go with you?
Yeah, I
love
may
to
say,
see
Dr.
you
Raskin,
under-
give it a shot. Let's see what happens.
I go to this like hometown guy in Oyster Bay. He is,
Right.
And you walk into the guy's office, and you'd swear you stepped back in time.
What are you doing?
I mean, he does have computer-operated, X-ray machines and stuff like that. But
pliers.
you'd swear you stepped into a scene right out of Mayberry RFD,
Right.
The Andy Griffith Show. And really cool, because he's up to date on his technology, but he's like so far stuck in the past, it's
Right.
ridiculous.
Does his hand shake when he comes near your face?
No,
Because that would make me
that
worried.
he would.
Then I would
no.
have to go to that other dentist.
Not the dentist I want.
Just ignore the power drill and the screwdriver.
Wait, if I can just get
That's
it.
like the guy with Tourette's syndrome that has a handgun license.
Oh no.
The ice pick. I loaned the ice pick to Dr. Giggles. But yeah. So anyway, I just found
no.
this. What made it funny is it's a little kid talking about his father.
Right.
And that's what I just thought was
That
comical.
really
So
impacted you.
it did impact
I'm
me,
glad
and I
that
may
you
go
got
to
that.
Dr. Raskin, and he might put me to sleep. No, permanently for going
Exactly.
on
He's
about
like,
this.
Sure, I'll put you
They
to sleep.
always find a way. You were talking about Uncle Scam here.
Right.
Okay.
It is Uncle
So-
Scam.
Okay.
It is. Of course it's Uncle Scam. We know that.
They definitely
Freedom
pull all the
is
strings.
not free.
No, it's not.
These
And it's not what we think it is either.
These legislators suck. They really do. We really need to get new legislators in office. So many of them really suck. They, I am totally convinced that you can be a functional idiot, like through psychological testing, come up clinically as a functional idiot, and you can become president of the United States.
So anyway, Amanda Bynes, she has totally lost her mind. She's a child actress who is now a crazy person, but has an audience because of who she is, and goes on Twitter periodically to just either say foul and obscene things to people, of how she wants to do certain things with other, famous people, or to insult people. Her latest thing was Zac Efron. Do you know who he is?
Wait, is that the
guy
one
from High
that got
School
arrested
Musical?
a couple weeks ago in
Did she
Manhattan in her apartment building?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It
For
is.
throwing
Okay, yeah.
throwing the
I
bong
know
out
the
the
one
window.
you're talking about. Yeah, real idiot.
Mm-hmm. She's completely lost her mind, and so her new thing is Zac Efron has an ugly face. So sad. People, he's like the most adorable thing. I mean, I'm not, he's a baby, but
You love him.
I do. I love
he's
him.
a
I love that
darling.
little boy.
He's
yeah.
such a doll.
But yeah, it's sad, and I'm just wondering what's going on in her mind that she has just completely flipped out. And she's
Does that surprise you?
It's a cry for
sad.
attention. Look at
It
Wendy
is.
Williams.
Wendy Williams.
I actually have her. Yes,
Oh,
yes,
no.
darling.
I have to disagree with you on that. I think she's awesome. But anyway,
Let me ask you something, Grace. Are you a Wendy Williams fan?
I am.
You
Oh,
are.
I
my
am.
God.
I am.
yeah.
Hey,
This is
Hey.
a woman with absolutely. She's the prime example, or he's the prime example,
You
or she's
are
the prime,
not okay.
whatever
That's
whatever
not
it
nice.
is. She's or he's the prime example of someone who can, besides myself, but someone who can get an actual TV show on a network that has absolutely no talent and nothing to say. I mean, all she does is she's blowing smoke up people's butts, and she comes out. She has nothing to say. Hi, I'm Wendy. How are you, darling? Sit down. You look gorgeous. You look gorgeous today.
she's giving others a platform to say something. She's providing a service for others.
Where's the platform?
Everyone has their price.
I can give you a
true.
platform. Just join me by the Long Island Railroad. No,
Thank you, Chris. I think
this
I
is
will.
this is a woman who I'm still trying to debate whether she's a man or woman. She comes across as a very masculine woman, and
Just because she has a deep, sultry voice doesn't mean she's a
I'm
man.
deep and sultry. Come over here. Let me pat you on the head. Okay, we have Tom Cruise with us today. Hey, Tom, how you doing, baby?
Oh no.
Yeah, that just sounds so attractive.
He really is hot today, isn't he?
No, I just think she's very talentless. I think well, actually, she got her start, from what I understand, of being like a gossip columnist troublemaker that who actually used to make up stories about people.
I don't know too much about her.
I don't know about her
I did
history a
catch
lot.
a couple of minutes of it, and I just turned it off.
Yeah, I can't. It's
Okay,
unbearable.
so you don't enjoy her.
Yes, I don't enjoy Wendy Williams, but I just find it unbelievable how someone can get a show like this. But okay,
Well, what about you see these other shows like Princesses on Bravo?
please.
Oh my! And you want to know something? The Jewish community in Great Neck bashed the network. I'm not going to say the network, but they bashed that
you can say the network.
I believe it's on Bravo.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, they have toddlers
And-
and tiaras. I think I
All
That show
like
is
the
sick.
stupidest, make you sick shows you could possibly believe. Really, Housewives of Orange County?
Right.
Like, do I care? No.
You are
but
making no
people are
friends.
watching this stuff.
You know what it is,
Women
right?
like
now they
this
have
stuff.
husbands of Orange County.
You
Are you
know
kidding?
why?
That's twice as stupid.
And I've been saying this for the longest time. There's no more quality control on these
You
on
know
these
what?
so-called.
People enjoy watching it.
By the way, they're not reality shows. And
They're
speaking,
not. They're really not.
They're not reality
They're loosely
shows.
scripted. Yes.
Yes,
They're directed.
They want people to
Absolutely.
fight. They want people to do whatever, and it is what it is. But I've been saying they're creating anything. I mean, come on, the crocodile people. They have the snake hunter, the guy that crawls into the jaw of an elephant.
Deadliest Catch.
It's right, deadliest catch. It's
But people are watching it. You know, the thing with the whole housewives of this and that state, because people are loving it. People are obsessed with these
I like
shows.
I like
I
the
guess everybody
hillbillies.
loves to be made sick.
I mean,
I like the hillbillies that go hunting for the alligators.
Oh, yeah.
Now
What
there's a
about-
gator over there.
No, you know what the best part of that is? The subtitles. They have subtitles.
Yeah, because
for
yeah,
those
they
guys,
can't
'cause
speak.
you can't understand them.
And they got like 4 people in a boat with a combined amount of teeth of 5.
oh,
Now there goes
Yeah.
a gator. Oh, I see one. Looks like about 5 feet.
That's,
oh boy, there
out
goes
there.
one.
That's
Here-
called swamp people, by the way.
swamp. Is that
I was
swamp
gonna say
people?
it's swamp something.
Swamps.
Weren't
hey,
you
know
called
what?
a swamp person a couple of times? No,
What's it-
was that not?
no, I was never a swamp person.
I thought you. Oh yeah.
No,
That
I
was
did.
my
I did used
mistake.
to.
I was
I
thinking
used to have a
somehow.
crab net and go crabbing when I was a little
You
kid.
did.
Yes.
Now you're just crabby.
My mom, she used to make an excellent seafood sauce with the crabs.
Ooh,
It was
and
delicious.
you used to go crabbing with your net and get fresh crabs. And
with
put that-
all my friends. We used to catch like
Wow,
dozens.
that's actually pretty cool.
But these shows are I don't know. They're ridiculous.
People are watching them. Everyone watches.
You know what
them.
show I did enjoy? It was on TV Land, and it was with why am I drawing a blank on this? Forever Young. It was I think it was 5 or 6 people over 70 and 5 or 6 people under 30 in a house and let them live together, and they just kind of at first, of course, they were standoffish, but it was really a good show. It was like a good quality show. How they made friends and they bonded, and they finally, the younger people understood the frustrations and whatever the old people go through, and the older people understood what learned a lot from the younger generation. But it was a good show. It was like something.
So it was like a social experiment that turned out.
It was I was hoping that, and it wasn't long. They only ran it like 4 weeks. It was
really?
only like a 4. No, but there was some prizes, but it wasn't like.
You didn't get voted off. You didn't
No,
have,
nobody
like,
got
those whole,
voted
like,
off.
Sound off rooms and all that good stuff.
No, and they were making like the older people do beer pong.
Nice.
It was kind of cool. It
I
was,
want to go to that house.
it's so.
I enjoy the talent, reality shows personally.
Well, you know what? I'm not. I bet we might have seen the last of American Idol. I don't know. I know the judges left.
Yeah, all of them.
It got one of its worst ratings.
That's so sad.
I don't know.
love that
I
show.
hate. Was that the show Simon was on?
Yeah.
I really don't like that guy.
I know what it was too,
He's
and
not
my
nice a lot of
friend
the times.
Yair brought up a very good point. He was like, it would go into, and it's it's unfortunate. It would go into like the seriousness of these kids, and if they had an accident when they were younger and growing up, and what happened, and the diseases they had.
The backstory.
But he said, but the show is about who has the best voice.
Right.
We feel terrible that these kids have gone through this, but the bottom line, it's about the best voice. So why are we doing this whole backstory, on the
People
child?
want to know.
And is it also causing favoritism toward this singer?
Absolutely. Is it winning certain people over for certain things they've experienced?
I
Can't
don't
tell
know.
you how attracted to I am when you do that.
Half your talent's your charisma.
I don't know.
It is true. I mean, you're a total package, right? When you're an artist. Speaking from experience, you're a total package. When you're an
You're a total You're a total package, Grace.
Thank you, Chris.
Grace and I are going to. I think there's going to be some sort of like phone sex or something going
There
on.
is.
Grace is going to put a unibrow on today with a mustache. We're going to
do you mean put it on? I grew it in all
make
week.
fun of Grace today with a unibrow and a mustache that she's going to don here at WLIE.
Oh, and they're
we're
gonna
going
think
to have
it's
some
fake.
fun with that.
We actually got some very negative feedback last week because we said that a percentage of European women don't shave. They don't shave. They don't. That's not their custom. And let
me clear that up for you. Please, anyone, feel free to call me on this.
Right.
We're talking about a different continent. We're talking about a different culture.
Right.
We're talking about the way things have been
Right.
for thousands of years.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? There's nothing saying.
Right.
What I said was to the negative. What I said was an observation, and it was the truth. If that hurts, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend anybody, but I'm really sorry you feel that way. But
it's a
it is
personal
what it
opinion.
is. You go to these different
It
countries.
is.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
No,
interrupt
go
you,
ahead.
but
It is what it is.
you go to these different countries, and a lot of folks shave only because they have to serve tourists.
Grace.
Are you saying it's unattractive, though? I mean,
It's Graco Marx.
Grace, Grace, are you one of these people from? Did you go to Europe?
I decided that I
You-
just wanted
you're
to
gonna
look
love this,
extra
people.
hot,
Did you
so
just come back from Europe?
Yes. How did you know? What gave that?
I think that actually has tape on it. I don't think you need to-
doesn't want to.
I don't think you need to
Grace
hold-
looks
This
like
is
she just
natural.
stepped out of the set of A Day
Yeah.
at the Races.
I don't know. I feel free. There's something about. I'm not sure what it is, but I just feel like so uninhibited.
Now, Ray, were
And
you
so-
referring to Italian women or just women in the Middle East or just?
I made
It's just
reference to
so-
Italian women.
Okay.
However, it does take place in the majority of Europe.
Right.
Okay, and other parts of the world where
Okay.
people just can't afford razors.
It happens here though too. It's called Bohemian.
Now, do you think they use soap?
I would think so. Yeah, they use rendered fat and lye to
Right.
make soap. They're very much, a lot of people don't know that's what soap is made of. Good soap
Right.
is made from rendered animal fat and lye.
Okay.
Doesn't like burn your skin? Isn't
No,
it like
not if you do it right.
Okay.
This is thousands of years is going on. They use sea salt for deodorant,
Which-
and this is like I said, it's a cultural thing.
Right.
People have been doing this for thousands of years. It's the way they are. They're not unclean. They're not unsanitary. They're not dirty.
Right.
But you want to know something? If I'm in Rome and I am at a restaurant and a woman has to reach over me to serve the person across from me, yeah, there you go.
And she
I mean,
has
if only it looked this good.
armpit hair with
Grace now
sparkles.
has an afro growing out from under her arm.
Yes, I have someone
So
in a headlock right now.
we're going to go with that, but I don't want that woman or that man. I don't really want your underarm dandruff on my food. I'm sorry, I
Well,
don't
when
want.
in Rome, do as the Romans do. So
Yeah, I know.
you have to deal with the armpit hair. And you know what? Another thing is I don't think they bathe as often as we do.
I think you're right. I think you're
Because-
right about that.
In some cases it's considered unhealthy or whatever. Maybe it comes from back in the day when they lived outside. So
I
if you
try to
got
take-
wet and you were outside in the cold, you were sick. So maybe that's what it
I try to take like two showers, especially in the summer, 2 showers a day.
I appreciate that.
So and I also use Right Guard. So unlike this whole thing got started when I was talking about my old landlord who
Yes.
didn't use deodorant and he smelled it. I'm like, if you're representing all these buildings and you're trying to get like $4,000 or $5,000 units rented, at least don't smell. At least make yourself look good and do your thing. Just
It seems like such a simple request too. Just don't smell.
just don't smell.